What is going on, Facebook land? I am testing something out, so I thought, you know what? I'm going to go live. I'm going to go live this morning. I'm going to talk about macros, why I love them. But first, I want to see who is actually hopping on. I haven't been live on my personal page in like way too long. And so today's a new day for me to kind of work on changing that. So, first, somebody say hi whenever you're hopping on live. Let me know that you're here. And I want to know what temperature is it wherever you're at. What temperature is it wherever you're at? And if my screen looks really weird, it's because I'm trying a new software. So the only way to really try it is to get out and do it, right? So get out and do it. And so that's what I'm doing. Y'all, I'm getting out of my comfort zone, being a little vulnerable here because I'm trying something new. And it's going to be great. It's going to be weird and crazy. I don't know. It may be an epic fail, but here's the thing, you guys. If you don't try it, you never know. If you don't try it, you never, ever, ever, ever know. So bear with me. Yay. Okay. I think I'm officially live. I'm live in 2 places right now, which was my goal. So yeah, somebody say hi back to me. Let me know that you are here, whether you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook. Also, tell me what is the temperature where you're at right now? I want to know. What is the temperature where you're at right now? You guys, I'm in Texas and I woke up this morning to 10. It was 10 degrees. I really don't know what it is at the moment. I haven't looked. I think it's pretty close to about the same, maybe a little bit warmer. And it's there's snow on the ground in Texas. It's very patchy and it's not a whole lot. Prayers for my friends that are up north because I know y'all have way more snow, and negative 40-degree temps is insane, especially my Canadian friends. Candy, I don't know if you catch this live, but I'm thinking about you daily because, and any farmers out there that have animals that you guys don't have, you guys can't sit in the heat by the fire to overcome the weather. You guys have no choice but to get out there and take care of your animals as well too. So, all right, let's get to it. I wanted to share it. I wanted to test myself streaming in 2 different places today because I want to be out there more. And this is just one way we're doing it. But let's talk about macros. So I'm going to make it short and sweet. That's kind of my goal here, which is hard for me. If anybody knows me whatsoever, y'all know that it takes me, it's hard. It's a real struggle for me to go short videos. But I want to know, first off, who counts their macros? I want to know who already counts macros. Now, if you're a client of ours at Fitmama Coaching, you already do. Or some of you guys are inching into it because we love to start you off with what we call a lifestyle habit approach. And let's start with a few small things. Or we also have a free Facebook community where we have a daily habit tracker that actually starts with one of the macros to help you get started. Because I'm a big believer of small steps. Don't go all in. Don't go from zero to hero, counting your macros overnight and trying to do all the overcomplicated things. That's why so many people just hear macros and they think, what the hell? Oh my gosh, it's way too hard. I can't do it. You can. But there's a way to do it and to simplify it. But why I love macros is there are a couple things that I'm going to share with you. But first, if you count macros, tell me in the comments, I count macros. I want to know who does. And I want to also, I'd love to know also who doesn't know what macros is. Then just put the word new in the comments. Maybe you're new to macros and don't know what I'm talking about. Macros is nutrition. Macros is your macronutrients. Macros is the 3 most important macronutrients were the ones we really focus heavy on, and that's going to be your protein. Put protein in the comments if you're listening because you guys, protein is so incredibly important. You have to have protein in your nutrition. Okay, everybody's different, and this goes for anybody, no matter what diet you're following, right? There's going to be vegan, vegetarians. You got people that do keto and people that do intermittent fasting and you name it. I could go on and on about all the different diets out there. I personally believe in just counting your macros and eating clean, whole, healthy foods. Staying away from processed. Staying away from high inflammatory foods, right? That's another video. If that's something you'd like for me to talk about, I'll happily talk about it. Sorry, my hair is driving me nuts. I can see it in the video. So macronutrients, you've got your protein, put protein in the comments. Your carbs, your carbohydrates, which is your body's preferred source of fuel, put carbs in the comments. And if you're listening right now and you're like, oh my gosh, yes, carbs, but I'm so scared to death to eat carbs. Carbs are going to make me fat. I've always been told to cut them out if I want to lose weight. right? If I'm resonating with you, I want you to put carbs are not the devil in the comments, because carbs are not the devil. If you want to actually lose weight and actually keep it off, you need carbs in your routine. And you need to focus on losing fat, not just pounds on the scale, right? That's what we teach in our Fitmama coaching programs. And if you are in a place you're like, man, I don't even know where to start, I will tell you where to start. Join our free Facebook community. It's called Fitness, Faith, and Macros. It's on the link in my bio, or just put the word group in the comments and I'll personally send you an invite, because we educate, we teach, and you can get our free daily habit tracker, guys, and just start there. It's got 4 habits that are super simple, but the tracker that you post in there daily for accountability. But here's 5 reasons why I love macros, why I personally believe in macros for my own self and my own transformation and my own healthy way of life, so that I can feel the best in my 40s. Okay, I'm 42. If you're okay with it, drop your age in the comments. I'd love to see where everybody's at in their age range. I'm 42. I'll be 43 in June. And I truly do feel like I'm in the best shape of my life, both physically, mentally, and even spiritually. And we coach women every day that are 35 and up, but I will say a majority of our women are 40 plus. Okay, 40s, 50s. We have our amazing Linda Campbell. I don't know if you're on this morning, but in her 70s, and she freaking rocks it. But number 1 is accountability. Guys, accountability is huge. And why do I say macros allows accountability? For 2 reasons. Number 1, if you eat it, you track it. And let's be honest with you guys, macros is not for everybody. Tracking your food is not for everybody. I'm not here saying like this, there's only one way and you got to do it my way, because that would be lying. It's like saying the products that I use, like I'm drinking my mushroom nootropic coffee as we speak. I just literally made it in my favorite cup that my niece gave me for Christmas. Best aunt ever. Cheyenne, if you're on, I love you. I love you so much. But I love our products. I'm very partial to them, and I want to share them with anybody in the whole world. But I also know there's a million products out there. Mine isn't going to work for everybody. It's the same thing with food. Same thing with macros, right? If you want info on any of it, drop it in the comments, info, and I'll share anything that you guys want to know about. But okay, accountability for me is the reason why. Number 1, macros is accountability for 2 reasons. Number 1, like I said, you track your food. If you put it in your mouth, you put it in your app, right? And there's the beautiful piece. You don't have to track your food forever if you do it the right way and you do it consistently, which will allow you to get to the results you want. And then you can start to taper off and do more intuitive eating. That is what we teach in our coaching programs. We don't want everybody to track forever. But the other part of accountability is, because if you do decide to invest in yourself this year and get help and have someone actually coach you through your macros, which is what a lot of women are doing in our 8-week boot camp program, and a lot are actually signing up for a one-on-one 6-month coaching program because they know they're worth it and they know it's going to take time. Because fat loss and a lifestyle change is not something you can have overnight, okay? It takes time. And so if you're in that place, like you need help, just drop help in the comments and I will message you and have a conversation. Because the other part of the accountability for me with macros is we love for our clients to track, because then we can physically go in and see their logs. Hi, baby. And then we can teach you and guide you and educate you and give you feedback and share with you ideas to hit your macros. If you're not tracking, it's not impossible. It's totally possible, because you can also follow a meal plan. You can do all kinds of things. But at the same time, it's a lot more effective for you to track while you're on the journey and then taper off. Okay, so accountability is my first thing, the why I love macros. And let's be real, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we coach women. But if we know we're going to put in our phone, even if nobody else is looking at it, we're a lot more likely to actually make our better choices on food. And if you agree with me, put agree in the comments. Because even if nobody else is looking at our food logs, I've seen it over and over, y'all. And I do it with myself. I know if it's accountability, because I know I'm going to put it, if I have to put it in my app, even if it's just for me to see, man, I better make a better choice. I better not go veg out on the bag of chips, that are really calling my name right now. I'm a salt person. I like chips. If you like salt, put salt in the comments. If you like sweets, put sweets in the comments. I love to see. So, all right, next one. Let me move on to the next one. Number two, it kind of goes along with number one. It's really, to me, it's the only real way for you to know what, or I should say, not just what, but how much to eat and how much you personally need. And why do I say that? Because yes, there's a million formulas out there, you guys. We have our own Fitmama formula. We're putting together an awesome training soon to educate more around that. But it's the only real way, right? So say a client comes to us and wants to know what their macros are. What it goes, there's a lot that goes into it, right? Because everybody can follow. Here's why most Googling, if you go Google a formula and it doesn't work for you, here's why. Because a lot of them will take you from 0 to hero. A lot of them will tell you need 1,700 calories and you've only been eating 900. You can't go overnight from 900 to 1,700. Your body will gain. You're going to hate it. You're going to be miserable. You're going to feel like it's impossible, and on and on and on and on, right? And so the only real way to know how much you need to eat and the reason why is because you have to start. We like to find out what is your foundation? What are you eating right now? Let's set a goal based on that and build up to where you want to be, right? But also, as you watch your progress, ladies and gentlemen, but ladies, I'm really talking to you here. Everybody's body is different and it's going to respond in a different way. So I'm not going to sit there and tell you everybody needs 1,550 calories with this much protein, carbs, and fat and give you false hope thinking that's going to work for you, because it might not work for you at all, especially based on your dieting past, right? So it's the only real way for you to know how much you need. And then the other piece of it, you eat consistently a certain set of macros and then you follow your progress. And if you're getting progress, awesome. That's a great amount for you. If it's not working, it's time to change. Okay. And then with the formulas and watching your progress, this is how we put the beautiful pieces together. Okay. So it's the only real way. Number 3, it's fat loss. How many of you guys want to lose fat this year? Put fat loss in the comments if that's you. And I want to educate just a tiny bit on that, because my coach brain always loves to educate. If you want to lose weight this year, but you want it to go away and stay away, you don't want to have another weight loss journey where you actually just turn around and you gain it right back as soon as you stop the diet that you're on. That is a fat loss journey anyway. So I want you to shift your mind. If you came into this year thinking, I want to lose weight, Okay, I want you to shift. If you want to lose weight and you want to keep it gone, then I want you to shift that and say, I don't want to just lose weight. I want to be in a fat loss journey. I want to lose fat. And with macros, you have enough protein and balanced carbs and fat. It's going to lead you to fat loss. Is it going to be overnight? Absolutely not. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you false hope, because there's plenty of stuff out there in today's world that lies to you and tells you can take this one little gummy and you're going to lose 70, 80 pounds in 2 months. And that's healthy. And because that's a big fat lie, y'all. It's not healthy. It's not realistic. It's not going to stay gone. Especially if you don't make any nutrition and fitness changes. So fat loss. Counting macros can lead you to fat loss, not just weight loss, y'all. There is a difference, I promise. Number 4 is food freedom. Oh my goodness, how many of you guys like to eat what you want? And let me elaborate a little bit on that, because with macros, it creates food freedom. My daughter had a birthday party this weekend. We had pizza. I had cookies. We had all the things. I actually knew that was coming, so I planned my day accordingly and ate really light that morning, just with protein, and then knew I was going to overindulge in carbs and fat from the pizza and the cookies. And I still actually hit my macros. Why? Because I planned. Now, hey, listen, I'm not sitting here telling you can eat pizza every single day and go to the drive-thru every single day just because it meets my macros. It's going to work. It could. That's a whole nother training. I'll just leave it at that. Food freedom. You can eat the things you want. With food freedom and macros, you can go on the date night. You can go on the ladies' night that you want to go on that includes a dinner at a restaurant that you usually overindulge in, maybe a glass of wine or a few cocktails. You can do those things and still have phenomenal results. With macros, to me, it allows you to live life while you have progress. because too many of the diets out there leave you at home stuck because you can't go out to eat with the friends. You can't go out on the date night. You can't go enjoy this and that and all the other because you have a diet that you're following that has a long list of restrictions that if you fall off at all, then you take yourself right back to the beginning. Macros don't take you to the beginning. As long as you're consistent is the key. Okay. And then the last thing I'll say, and I'll hop off here. It's all about results. You guys, coming in March this year will be 4 years since I launched Fitmama coaching, and we built our coaching programs, our coaching business from zero. We started at nothing. I started broke as a joke. I started the most unhealthy that I've personally ever been because I continued to neglect my own health. I skipped workouts. I skipped meals. I ate whatever was left over on the kids' plate. And you mamas, you know that that's not usually a healthy always. I made every excuse under the sun to skip taking care of me because I know that I had 2 kids. I had a husband. I had a group fitness business at that time. And I had a network marketing business at that time. But I couldn't show up for any of it very well because I wasn't taking care of myself. When you switch over to me personally counting macros, and as we coach our macros, it's not just my own personal results that makes me such a believer in macros. It's the ladies that we coach for almost 4 years now. And it's the style that we coach, in my personal opinion. We coach small, tiny baby steps. Let's educate you a little bit along the way without overwhelming you, because Lord knows if you get too much information all at one time, it is overwhelming. I don't care who you are. It'll cause you not to take any action, okay? But we shift your mind in the process, because losing weight and keeping it off and actually making it a lifestyle, you can follow and Google all the meal plans in the world. You can Google and follow all the workouts that you want to. But if you're not shifting mentally, it's not really going to work the way you want it to work. So the results that we have personally seen in Fitmama coaching over the last almost 4 years now, it is why I'm such a big believer in macros. All right, so that's all I got. I hope y'all got some value of this. I felt really called. It was very random. It was unplanned, but I thought, you know what? 1, I wanted to test a new software that allows me to be live in more places than 1. And 2, I wanted to go live on my personal page because it's just been too long. So if anything resonated with you, if you're not in our Facebook group, put group in the comments, or you can join the link in my bio, because that is a free Facebook community called Fitness, Faith, and Macros, Empowering Women to Take Back Their Health. And I think the title says it all. I don't really need to elaborate. Just join it. It's completely free. Get the habit tracker. Have a conversation with one of us if you feel called to do that. If you don't, just follow along. And know that my inbox is always open. If something changes you and you're a place you're like, I got enough free information to last me a lifetime, but I'm not doing anything in it with it. I need help. If that's you, just drop help in the comments and I'll reach out now. Otherwise, y'all have an amazing day. If y'all want to see more videos like this on my personal feeds like this, put more, and just know it's coming. All right, y'all have an amazing day.